Hello friends, my name is Charmaine and welcome to my channel Witch Isle, where I share my healing journey in hopes that it helps you on yours. And today I'd like to talk a little bit about emotions and how you feel them, because it's a complex process in your brain, body, and thoughts. So how do you feel an emotion? First, you have to be able to recognize your emotion. What is it that you're feeling? You have to be able to feel that emotion in your body. What does it feel like and where do you feel it? You then identify where that emotion is coming from. Is it from the present or is it being triggered by a past memory, and are these automatic reactions? Then you validate your emotion. This is your validation. You have to be able to validate your own emotions. So you have to tell yourself it's okay to feel. After you validate the emotion, this next step can be many different things for many different people because it depends on you and what you like to do. Here are some of my personal favorites of what to do after that validation of that emotion. I journal. I write down the whole situation in my journal, where I felt it in my body, how it felt, and it really helps me tap in and work through the emotion. Another way to do that is to talk to your therapist, if you have one, or you can meditate. And meditation doesn't have to be meditation. It could be prayer. If you're religious, prayer kind of is your meditation. So meditation is a great way to kind of release those feelings. Some people like to just listen to music. You feel a big emotion and then you spend the rest of the day listening to your favorite music. Maybe you go for a walk in the woods. Maybe you go exercise at the gym, or you ride a bike, or go for a jog. Some people, me included, like to garden. If I can throw myself into something productive that makes me happy, that is the way to finish out that letting go of the emotion that had me hung up for a minute. And that's how you feel your feelings. And not all of us are taught that that's how you work through a feeling at all. So I've also had to learn other things. And I know I've talked about it before. It was the 4 R's that we discussed: reposition, reframe, reconnect, and recommit. Those 4 R's are almost the same thing as feeling your feelings. It's just for those of us who need to reposition ourselves, because it is very hard to shift from one feeling to the other. Feeling your big emotions isn't ever easy. I've struggled with feeling my emotions most of my life. But if I remember how to feel my feelings, and I'm able to fix the problems within feeling my feelings, like the lack of emotional vocabulary, not being able to feel the feeling because it's too intense or uncomfortable, not being able to correctly identify where this feeling is coming from, usually kind of like blaming the person that's in front of me rather than realizing this is a trigger from the past. And validating. Some of us have a hard time validating our own emotions and must reach out to other people to help us validate those emotions. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it does become very tiring to those who have to validate you all of the time. So it is so important to learn these skills. I challenge you to maybe take one of those really tough feelings and see if you can allow yourself to feel the feeling. See if you're able to journal through it, or meditate through it, or maybe even exercise through it. Just remember to do something pleasurable afterwards so that you can let go of that emotion. Now, for those who really struggle, I know, I get it, I do too. And I've had to reach out for help a few times. The National Crisis Hotline is always out there for you to call and get help from. The number is 988. Dial it from anywhere. And if you look them up online, they also have text and chat options as well. Please, if you're struggling, call the National Crisis Hotline at 988. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest, and until next time, light and love, friends.